Hi again. Third time's the charm. It's the third time we start this live again. We had problems with the camera, so apologies for the people that join us, and I had to kick you out and make you join again. I am Paola, co-founder of mYak, and this is a new episode of the Knitting Yak. If you're watching us live, please, talk to me, say hi, tell me where you're from, how things are going, and if you're watching this later on, you're welcome. And make sure you subscribe to this channel so that we know that you support us, that you love our chat, and that we can continue to bring you the content that we can. I know that this YouTube channel is still very small, so by you letting other people know about it or subscribing, it already means a lot to us. It's Wednesday. Normally we do our chat on a Wednesday when I have the time and when we have content that we want to bring to you as well. Today is a freezing day here in New York. And I am using the office space that I still have here to go live. We have, as normally you always see me smiling and trying to entertain you, trying to bring, nice content to you. And I have lots of samples, yarn, things to talk about. They are coming up. Let me adjust my camera again. Just a second, okay? I think that should be good. Let me know if you can hear me. Ciao Valeria. As usual, our chats are in English, the occasional chat in Italian. We always let people know in advance if we are going to have a chat in Italian. As I was saying, I'm going to have, if you're joining us to see the samples, the yarn, the chats, the events, I'm going to talk about them in a minute. But today I wanted to just say a few words about the events that happened in the last few days that basically happened on the Instagram, in and out of the Instagram platform. And I'm talking about all of the issue related to, black makers and Christy Glass, and a lot of issues around in this community. A lot has been said about, and a lot of hurt has been done. A lot of damage has been done. We have been following. You have been listening. We have been trying to interact as much as we could, and it's very sad. It's very sad to see what happened. To see how, despite years of conversation, how things have remained the same, how things have not changed, and how certain people can still manage to hurt others so much. We invite everybody to read up. There is so much out there, whether especially on Instagram, that has been said. But for us, the most important things that we ask you is that you open your heart and listen. Listen to the people that have speak up. Listen to those who had to stay in front, the people that had to come out and say the things that we thought were already said so many times over the last few years. This is a wonderful community, and a community that we are proud to belong to, but also a community that can be very harsh sometimes, and that should not be the case. It's difficult for me to put it in words. First, I'm not I'm not eloquent in English as others people, and other people have put it in a much better with much better wording. And I will be happy to talk to people about it as well. So we invite you to listen, to believe, to the voices that have spoken up, the voices that have come up to say their truth. So believe that that is the truth. What they're saying is the truth. And we should stand not behind them, but we should stand next to them or even in front of them to ensure that this community can continue to thrive. We ask you that you respect the voices of the people that have to come out and talk about these issues. Respect for us is one of the most important things that you can possibly offer. Stand alongside them, stand before them if you can. And because action speaks louder than words, what you can do is to support Black makers or other makers in general as well. Support small makers, people that are struggling with a business, or even people that are like small businesses. I mean, we have a little bit bigger than others, but they're not huge. So we always ask for your support as well. You can always do something. I think some little actions are better than nothing. Just saying there and put a like on a post is not enough. You can join a fundraiser, or you can just share. You can just share those voices. I think that elevate the voices of Black makers is one of the easiest things you could do. It doesn't cost you anything. It just you listen, you stay there, you elevate them, and you support them. I think we are trying to do the same on our site, and we have done it in the past. We continue to do it. I'm sure we can do more. And I think that's the most important message that we can give you. Instagram has sometimes it's a difficult platform. So I also invite you to sign up to the newsletter of the makers that you want to follow, because the newsletters is their content, is decided by them, is not biased in one way or the other. And you can really support them, because if anything happened, like we did, like it happened to us in the summer, our Instagram was just shut down, and we were left stranded. If it wasn't for the support of you signing up to our newsletter, I don't think we could have made it through the summer, but we did. Thanks to your support, thanks to the people that sign up to our newsletter. So it's one little thing that you can do. Just sign up to the newsletter for the people that you want to follow and support. And whatever you do, remember to lead with kindness. Don't intervene. Don't flood people with messages. Don't add to a conversation that is already inflamed. If you don't need to do anything, if you don't have to add anything that really matters, just don't do it. Rather, just buy, support, elevate, and just and use your actions. Whether you buy like a skein of yarn, and you don't have to buy by just the people that just come out more and they're more prominent. As much as they have wonderful yarns, and you should do it. And I'm not naming names on purpose, because I don't think they need more from us. We all know who I'm talking about. But I will, in our Instagrams and in our likes and in our actions, we ourselves have been trying to post and spread, share the work and the news and what happened as well. Also remember that it sort of hits close to home for us, not as much as makers of color, but it's because what we support, what we stand for, and what we support is a large community of Tibetan makers. The herders, the nomadic herders that we support, is who we stand not behind, but we stand with them, and we stand in front of them, trying to bring the support that we can to the Tibetan communities. So what mYak stands for is in a way, we are much more than a yarn brand. We don't sell yarn. We don't dye yarn. We use the yarn as a mean to bring social impact on the Tibetan plateau. And that is their voices, the voices of the Tibetan people that we stand for, is for us has to be ring louder than anything else. So in a way, the people that we work with, that we work very closely with, are of course Tibetan, and and just by doing that, so even the action that you have is so by supporting us, you support them. And once more time, please do, lead with kindness and respect the spaces of the people that are speaking and are hurting right now. And we will try to do, and we are doing the same. So we're not trying, we are actually doing the same. And if any way we can help more, we will find a way to help more. Is sometimes you don't have to say, whether you have donated to a fundraiser, whether you have bought something from a black maker or other BIPOC makers, just go out and do it. Just do it. You don't have to say that you've done it. The important thing is that you do it. You are not looking for your own publicity or visibility. You don't want to increase that. And that's why we don't want to talk too much about it, because I don't want to think that we are trying to take advantage to position ourselves somewhere. We stand where we stand, and we know where we stand. And I hope that you will accept these words from us, and continue to work together for the benefit of this community. And and don't get me wrong, we are in this community, and we love it, but the issue is so much bigger. It's not just about creative people. It's just in and outside. Is every day, especially in the US, as well as in other countries, whether it's in Europe or in Asia as well. So I just wanted to say that I hope you don't mind me leading with what I thought was more important than simply talk about yarn. So if you're still here, if you have not left, let's talk about our new releases. We have lots going on. I have not been able to showcase any of the samples that we have received or we have worked on for a while, because I've been, out sick. Then I traveled a little bit, so I think some people were asking about the trip that Andrea made to the Tibetan Plateau. As you know, we posted about it. It was a very, very difficult trip for him. We will send a newsletter sort of summarizing a little bit more, but he's back in Italy with his family. He's fine. And we are so happy that he managed to get back. It was sort of a big challenge to go. You had to quarantine for 21 days in one city, and then you got to the other city, the other place, try to go closer to the where we get a fiber, talk to the nomads, and you sort of had to go back into another lockdown. So just getting out and getting back home has been a challenge for him, but he's fine. He's home. Means that he can spend the holidays with his family, which is what important. As Italian, family comes first, no matter what. So being home with our family is what matters the most. But have you been able to do all the purchase orders, check on the fibers, get more fiber, because it seems like we needed a little bit more than what we expected, to check on things. So everything is good. Everything is in place. So let's start, unless you have questions, and I'll see. Hi, Natalia. I want to talk about what I'm wearing. So I've been, I'm like the slowest knitter on earth. I think I'm like super, super slow. I have to remember to drink because otherwise I keep talking. Oh, before I forget, just make sure you are signed up to this channel because we have a big chat coming up on Friday. Was Friday the 10th? Friday the 10th, we're going to have Locatelli chatting with us. So I'm really, really excited about that. Now I have pins and needles. Sorry, I have pins and needles in my foot. People always say that I say silly things during this live, but it's like, I'm not really preparing so much, even if I have a list of examples. So things are happening. I'm like, okay, what do I do now? What was that? Yes. So stay tuned for December 10th, and I'll talk about it more. But let's talk about first things first. I sort of live in my Nuuk sweater. This is Nuuk and Uuk by Jonna Hietala. We're going to put it in the chat, but all of the things that I'm talking about, we will also put it down in the description box with links to patterns or kits or yarn kits or names or anything that we talk about. It always takes me a little bit to do the chat, to do the notes. Sorry, but everything is down below. So this was a plain Nuuk design that I got. I think was published in the first Laine Magazine, but you can find it on Ravelry by Jonna. And this was really my first sweater. A lot of people think that I crazy knitter and that I do all of this beautiful stuff. Not doing that. I'm not. As I said, I'm a slow knitter, and I still need help when it's something complicated. So I wanted to do something simple that fit me and fit my style. So Nuuk was perfect. Is a short sleeve. I have, of course, something longer because it's cold, but that's what I like about short sleeve sweater, is that you can just put a long sleeves t-shirt, and if it's hot when you go inside, especially here in the United States, when you go in anywhere, it's like 600 degrees. In winter, outside is so cold, you go inside and it's so hot, and then it's the opposite in the summer. It's nice and warm outside, you go in and you freeze, and you need basically a pullover or a jumper or a shawl when you go inside with the air conditioning. So I love the short sleeves option that I have here. And what I did, let me see, can you pass me that? Yeah, thank you. So, which we'll talk about that too. So what I did, I sort of embroidered the entire, the top side of the pullover with different type of bark yarns, from the Tibetan Cloud, which is this light DK, the mYak silk, and a little bit of the mYak lace that you see here. I just, one evening I decided that I wanted to do it. I did drawing of what I wanted. I sketched it, and then I start, and I start doing embroidery. How did I manage to do that? Is because I followed and I took a couple of classes with the incredible Dario Tubiana, the Italian knitwear designer who does embroidery on wool. We approached Dario like a year ago when we did it's not even. Yes, a year ago when we did the first class. No, maybe a few months ago. Can't remember now. It's like, don't you have that? The time doesn't really matter anymore. It's just, I know it was June, but whether it was this year or last year, I don't remember. I think it was this year. And I took, we had a virtual class. We had 2 workshops with him. I took the class. I learned how to do it. I was very scared myself to try to do embroidery on wool. And what I was scared of is like, what if I mess it up? What if I don't like it? And I needed that, I need the sweater and now I don't like what I do with it. I'm like, that would have been a drama for me because I cannot just, quickly knit a second one. I guess I could have taken it off and everything, but I think I would have been quite distraught if I had to do that. Anyway, so I did it. And because the class really had me learning the basic stitches, and I was confident enough to do this. We actually have a virtual retreat coming up next week, and a lot of people have signed up. We have a couple of spots available. In case you do it, you have to do it really fast. We have a couple of spots available if you only want to do one workshop. We have 3 workshops. Of course, if you watch this after, late next week is too late. We might come and do more. But the Winter Bloom workshop is a really nice workshop where we brought together 3 different designers and makers from 3 different countries, actually, with 3 different skills. And I think it's the first time we tried to do it. It's called Winter Bloom just because we wanted like flowers in winter to try to bring some joy and some light and some colors in the winter season that is here. And we have Dario Tubiana, who is going to teach a class on embroidery. And then we have Crochet Objet, Mo, who is going to teach the crochet class for the first time. And I'll show you in a minute because I just got all the things for the workshop. And we have Florence Spurling, who is going to teach the Scout Shawl workshop. So this is the virtual retreat that we have. And I will talk about the Scout Shawl in a minute as well. So going back to this, the workshop that we have done with Dario and we're going to do again is where I learned how to make this. I mean, when I saw what he was doing, I was like, no way. There's no way that I can actually possibly even put this one together. It took me longer to do this watch. And of course, it's way too big. I could have done it much smaller. And the base is on our Tibetan Cloud. You just have to swatch it up. And then we have a beautiful kit that we sent with all of the different colors. Might not be exactly the same because I never follow the instructions. But the idea is how you can do this. Look at these flowers. I mean, this is not perfect. This is mine, yeah? But after I've done that and I finished it, I felt comfortable and confident to go and do my own thing. And I think I've done a good job. I'm quite happy with it. I think I want to do more as well. So if you're interested in just the embroidery workshop, and if you have not received a newsletter today, going back to the importance of signing up for the newsletter, just email us. You can find all the email and the description in the description down below as well. I will put it there because we have a couple of spots available for just the embroidery class as well. So that is the story behind my embroidery Nuuk sweater. And I have Amy here with me making faces just opposite there. So she's the one entering things in the chat. So you can even question. I'm sure she will be able to respond if something goes wrong with my technical. It's her. It's not. I just sit here and go live, and she clicks on all of the buttons. So whatever wrong, it's not me. Never, ever. Nothing that I do is ever wrong. No, I'm just joking. So that was that. With that. As I was talking about the virtual retreat, I just wanted to show you because I just got them today, literally 20 minutes before going live. We received all of the kits that have been, kits that we do for the virtual retreat. So look at this. This is the Crochet Workshop. It's like when I saw it, it was just blowing my mind. This is Malron, Crochet and Objet on Instagram. She has a wonderful Etsy shop. She has a website. She sends out the most amazing blogs ever. I think, yeah, their Etsy shop is just Crochet Objet. this is, I know you can also read it upside down, but it says chamomile and sage. Well, the crochet workshop, we will learn how to make this beautiful brush. These are all different ones. And you get yarn, not, in all different scales and this and that to make that. And it comes in a little bag as well, just a little crochet thing comes in with everything, all the skeins, the information, the patterns, everything is there. I'm thrilled to be able to learn how to do this because crochet has been on one, after embroidery, it's been on top of a list of things that I wanted to learn. So I will do it. This is not exactly for beginners. You just have to, know some basic crochet stitches as well to do it. But collaborating with Mo has been wonderful. I've been wanting to focus on crochet more just because I think it's amazing. And so much has been done about knitting, and we found that our yarn is really suitable for crochet makers as well. And when I found that, I'm like, wow. So when I started talking to Mo, actually, I just want to tell you the story of how this came about. When I was talking to her, we started this conversation, we had FaceTime, and I really liked her. I liked her style. I liked what she was doing. Everything just, her studio, everything just fit my design sense, but I have one of my styling sense, and just loved it so much. And I'm sure, we will have a chat with Mo after the, as soon as we can, after the virtual workshop. Anyway, she had these little daisy flowers, crocheted daisy flowers on her desk. And I said, what about those things? Can we make that? And that's when she came out with the idea of making these smaller flowers, so all of these beautiful flowers, and use them as like brushes, or you can brush, or you can just, put them on anywhere else. You can make a garland, for example, like she did. Or the little leaves, you can hang them, you can do amazing things. So the kit that we have with the class is enough to make quite a few flowers. But I think the crochet, moving on to the crochet after done so much of the knitting side is and adding the embroidery and the crochet is just I'm really, really happy. I think it's nice to open up to new skills, learning new things. It's always time to learn. And, there are endless possibilities. And we have done quite a few crochet, and one is coming up more is coming up in a minute as well. So that is the crochet en objet. And the last, the virtual workshop that we have, which is not only virtual, let me talk about this one. So let me put this one here and drink. Oh, maybe I should take this off. Yes, let me take this off. Here, it's getting hot, but you can see things better. Glasses first. That's why my hair goes over the place. The haircut that I did myself the other day was too long, and the hairdresser couldn't give me an appointment. So I just went to the bathroom and started chopping things off with my husband screaming, saying, please go to a hairdresser, you're going to mess things up. But I think I've done quite a good job. What do you think? It was definitely cheaper than the hairdresser. I will go to a hairdresser to have a proper one. But I digress. So, Scout Shawl. This has been on top of our desire chart and everything since it came out. And everything is absolutely gorgeous. This is Florence Spurling design. She did it with another yarn. And we wanted to knit our version with our Kupa, with the Kupa yarn, the baby yak, 50% baby yak, 50% organic cotton had just come out. So we sent some of the skeins to Susan in Canada, who is a wonderful sample knitter for us. And we just said, okay, let's put it together. I put together the palette of this. This is our beautiful Kupa yarn, so good. And it's actually nice and light, super light, and nice and warm in a way, but fresh on the other. I don't know how that makes sense, but it is both. It's very thermal, has a lot of thermal properties. So we sent her the yarn, and over the summer, she did all of that scout shawl. We love it how the texture is, and how the back, I mean, look at the back. I cannot do that myself, but I want to learn about about Fair Isle and color work this way. And we've been really, really lucky that Florence has agreed to do the class with us. So in the meantime, the pins and needles in my foot is killing me. So this is a beautiful, colorful shawl, and so you can find easily the pattern on Ravelry on a website too, I guess. And she's releasing beautiful work. We met with Florence in the summer, just before the summer started, and we really liked her as well. Not just her work, but we really loved her, and so that's how we came about the virtual retreat. That is not all. Next Saturday the 11th, we have an in-person class here in New York with her. This is her last class in the United States because she's moving. So this is the chance that you have to be with her, to take a class with her, and is the shawl class. So we have it both virtually and in person. So everything is on our website. We put the links down below. If you want to do the in-class person, if you are in New York, you want to do the class person, make sure you sign up. We still have, we still have few spaces available. And not all. On Friday, so Friday the 10th, we are going to have a meet and greet here with Florence, Florence. Depends how you pronounce it, I guess. For me, it's Florence, but maybe it's Florence. She will let us know. We have a meet and greet from 6 to 8 on Friday, December the 10th, here upstairs in the space they used to host all our big events, and we have a tea and meeting. So we are opening it up for just 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for a winter market. So Amy and I will be here. All of the yarn, the kits, the haberdashery that we have, other things ready to wear. We are going to have it all for 3 days only. So if you're thinking about, if you are in New York, of course, please do come by. You don't have to. The Saturday and Sunday, everybody can come by. Please do be vaccinated. We will ask for proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test. And for the Friday evening, we just ask you to register. Again, links down below for the meet and greet. So we make sure we don't have too many people. We want you to keep it small and manageable. But if you're thinking about gift for the holidays, we have a lot of things here, small, big, whatever. There's a lot of releases coming up, so it's a nice thing to come. And please do come, just because we haven't seen anybody for almost 2 years, and this will be our first live event. I missed out on Rhinebeck and Woolen Folk because I was sick home. So this would be really our chance to meet many of you, all of the people that used to come for our Saturday tea and knitting. Do come by. You don't need an appointment for Saturday and Sunday, just for the Friday evening. Just come by. It would be so nice to see people. We don't have to hug. I'm not hugging anybody. Just give you that. But just come by. We're going to have some fun. We're going to, you can look at the samples. We're going to have all the samples out. And anyway, so that is it. So as a recap, Sign up for the Scout Shawl if you just want, again, just the Scout Shawl workshop instead of the full virtual retreat. We have, I believe, 2 spots available for just that. So if you want individual retreat, the crochet workshop, the embroidery workshop, or the Scout Shawl workshop, or you can sign up for the full retreat because it's amazing. You get everything and more because it's more kits in it. I'm speaking really fast, I think. So this is, I just have to move things from one side to the other. Now, if you have received the, quite lavish, yes. If you have received the, so I'm trying to read the chat at the same time, but I have to go a little bit closer because I'm not, I'm getting old, so I really have to go closer to the screen. If you received the newsletter, you probably have seen, and I posted on Instagram, the photo of the Asti-Spumante and hat by Thea Coleman. So I'm just laughing because that for the first time I did, because we had 2 samples. I have Thea's sample, and then we have our own sample that was made by Jane for us. And so this is our sample. This is my sample. This is our sample. So Thea's beautiful sweater. I don't think I can put it on now because I would probably, it's really hot inside here unless I open all the windows. But go back on our newsletter if you received it, or on Instagram, you will see the picture of me and my little one wearing it. I had so much fun having her here the day before, was it yesterday? Or the day before yesterday. That's when we did it. And she just loved putting things on. She always tried different samples. And Thea's sample, Thea is tiny. So it's probably a XS or like extra small or small. So we were trying to take a selfie. I just, I don't normally reveal all these things behind the scene, but it's so funny. And you will probably see, if you look at the picture carefully. So I was sitting, of course, we don't show her face. So, we want to protect her. So we decided since she was born, we were not showing her face, even if, we probably will get more likes and sell more yarn if I were to show her because she has such a beautiful face. But that's besides the point. So anyway, I was sitting down and I wanted to do just a photo with me sitting facing the camera and her sitting, like facing the wall, so I could not, so that I would not see the face. And she was quite something. So she said to me, "But Mommy, you have a belly. I can see your belly." And this is a cropped version. And still, when I put it on, I mean, there's nothing I can do. I have a belly. It's not huge or anything, but I have it. And I said, "Well, there's nothing I can do about it." So she said, "Why don't I hug you and we cover it up?" I mean, just the fact that, she said that, but not because she thinks I'm big or anything, because she has that concept of that, that having the belly is not good. It's nothing. She just wanted to protect me because she knows that she came from that belly. And that is just for her. She just loves to, sleep on my belly and stay on my belly. But the fact that she just said, "Why don't I hug you more so that I cover it up," made me crack up. And I think that's how that picture came out much nicer than anything we could have staged or anything that a photographer could have done. It was just so natural of her trying to, hug me and be with Mommy. So, go back and on the Instagram and see it. But anyway, let's talk about the actual beautiful sweater that Thea has designed. So she designed this with our mYak medium in Oatmeal. And as an accent color, you can see here, so we don't have the skein, but I only had one skein. We got a skein to make our sample. She used the spin cycle. I think it's Woloco, the name. I believe it is.
Woloco, yeah.
Yeah. I think.
It's on there, yeah.
Yeah. And is the dream set, the spin cycle dream set. You just need one skein. You know how the skein of the spin cycle are self-striping. But even if they are self-striping, I think what we did to try to mimic what Thea had done, we sort of interrupted, one color, then you just break it up a little bit, you go to the next color, and so forth. The inspiration, or anyway, one of the Thea always does amazing things. She's very famous for all of her cables work. And in this one, she wanted to combine the twisted stitches and color work at the same time. And I think the result is absolutely amazing. It's really, really, really nice. Again, short sleeves, cropped, but not too cropped. Then it's up to you. You can make it longer. One skein of the spin cycle is enough for the full sweaters, I believe, in all the sizing, but I'm not 100% sure. And
no, it's 2 skeins.
2 skeins. Okay,
after size 3.
2 skeins if you go up. This one was one skein. To do the twisted stitches, we also got inspired by Nora Gone, amazing book on twisted stitches, source book. If you have not looked up that book, it's sold anywhere. The books are sold. Is Nora amazing brain is in that book, so you should really get it. And also very nice, I think I posted 2 days ago when I posted this the Asti, because I've just taken the picture with my daughter. Few minutes after I posted, I opened my email and I saw the newsletter that I received from Kate Davis in the UK. Another one of my favorite designers, and she had just a conversation. She was actually showcasing and highlighting the work of Thea and Asti-Spumante. So it just was a nice coincidence to have both things coming out at the same time. Now the sweater is again, you can also use another base. You don't have to necessarily use another color as a base. That's what I mean. She did in Oatmeal, but you can use another color as well. And I'll show you how. So this is the hat. So Thea had some leftover. Sorry, she didn't have any leftover. She had a skein of our moss, the green, in her stash. Remember, she got it at the last Vogue Knitting in January 2020 now. Almost, yeah. And she had, I think, some leftovers of the skein, maybe, of the spin cycle, maybe. So she did the hat. So the Asti-Spumante has a matching hat. This is this Asti-Spumante hat. This is really lovely. You can do the pom-pom. And now I want to show you how we did our version of the hat without a pom-pom. Our friend Jessica did this one. And we used our brick dust and dusty pink. So we did, for our sample of the hat, we did not use the spin cycle. So even if if you're not a lover of self-striping colors, and you prefer something that is a little bit simpler in a way, the tonal, the solid colors that we use in the dusty pink, and even for the sweater, I think is a wonderful option. You will only need one skein of the solid if you want to do it. So this is also really, really beautiful. So you see, we already put in all of the little tags for preparing for the winter market, all the tags that Amy has prepared. She has the patience to do what I don't have. So she's done all of that as well. So that is the Asti-Spumante. I can't believe they've already been talking for an hour. Oh, wow. Now, the other, as we were talking about Jonna. I have a pile. Oh God, hold on, guys.
Get it?
Okay, I have a pile next to me, but it got okay. So, the second sweater that I managed to knit is the Piilo sweater. This was supposed to be my Rhinebeck sweater. This is also by Jonna Hietala, the founder and of Laine Magazine. This is a self-published pattern, and I'm going to put it on. It'll be warm, but it's so nice. The original version has long sleeves, but again, I decided to make it shorter and make it a 3/4 sleeves. Do I have the yarn for it here somewhere?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it's somewhere here. Maybe behind it. It's
No,
behind
I pulled it out.
it. No, I'll find it.
It's right here.
Oh, sorry, I don't see it. Oh, okay. I have like mountains of yarn. Yeah, here. All right. So this is the Piilo. You can see how is oversized because my idea was to use it as sort of like an out garment, and go to Rhinebeck and woolen folk like that. Is so super soft and nice and easy to do. I love how the color came out. I had my friend Daniela in Italy. I just started this sweater. I did start it in the summer, of course, because that's one does. The heavy sweaters, you start in the summer and you hope that you're done by October when you need it. And so I love stripes, and I just feel so comfortable in it. I think lots of people try to or did knit this one for Rhinebeck as well. I used the same baby yak medium that was in the Asti-Spumante that you just saw. So this is the natural color. Again, the color of their natural baby yak differs from season to season. Here is like different seasons, so even that one is a little bit different. You see how sometimes it's even much darker. And I use our Tibetan Cashmere in color Borrow Light, which I think we have still a few skeins on the website. You can do everything 100% baby yak, 2 colors, easy peasy. You can do more colors, whatever you like. I mean, that's the beauty of all of these designs. You can just take them and adapt them. I mean, this one had longer sleeves, and I wanted to make sure it was wide enough in case I wanted to put a second layer as well. So these are the 2 colors that I chose, blue and white, simple. It just, it reminded me a little bit of Tibetan landscapes, these beautiful skies and the snow in winter. I thought I wanted to have something that reminds me of my winter days in Tibet. So this is how I did it. It's nice, comfortable. As I said, it's a bit oversized, and I just did wear it the other day as well. The good things that are yarn or cashmere in the baby yarn, they don't peel, so it's very nice to have them on. So Piilo was the other sweater that I knit. The fact that I managed to knit 2 sweaters, I don't know where I found the time. An embroidered one, I don't know where I found it. Let me throw this out. As we were talking about Thea, actually, and we just got the one skein of our Tibetan Cloud. This is one of the latest design that Thea Coleman has released. Is the Penderyn hat. You see, when we talked about the Queen of Cables together with Thea and Nora, definitely is beautiful. This was knit for us by Kate in here in the United States, and I didn't even say thank you to her yet because I got it like the minute before I start traveling. So if Kate can listen in, I love it, and it just fits me perfectly as well. So it's like different size. I don't have a head for a hat, but it's so nice and warm. And I think we are knitting a second version in gray. She's knitting a second version in gray again, not me. But this is also, we don't have this as a kit on our website, but you can find the pattern on Ravelry, and you just need one skein in any color. I'm like, what about the cannella, for example, that I have here, or even one of the, I think the next one that we are trying to do is the salice grigio. That would be really, really nice in there. This is a really nice gift idea as well. Whether you want to gift a skein to a friend or you want to knit a quick hat, both the Asti-Spumante and these by Thea are both a great options. Not options. So things that came out. We are huge fan of the Amirisu team in Japan, the Amirisu magazine. This particular issue is the issue 23 Fall Winter 2021 that is available right now. Just came out. It all has a design inspired by films, and we are in it. So it's even extra special. We are in the magazine with this stunning pattern by Keiko Kikuno in Tibetan Cloud color hortensia. Let me see if we can do it here, this way. Let's see how I can do that. You see that? So this particular design, the name is Amirah, is with a H, Amirah, with a H at the end, has this lace element. Let me see if there's another picture. You can see the lace element on the sleeves. And this was inspired by Aladdin, by the Walt Disney movie Aladdin, specifically about Princess Jasmine. And when I saw it, I was like, wow, my daughter loves Jasmine. I grew up with stories of Aladdin, and now I'm telling, watching the movie. We used to read the book. Now you tend to watch the movies more. With my daughter, so sort of Aladdin and Jasmine specifically came back in our life through the magazine, and it's really, really beautiful. The full magazine, the entire magazine is stunning. I mean, they all always are really beautiful, but the designs, I wouldn't know where to start, just because they are so one more beautiful than the other. This is from Yamagata, which is this Japanese designer that we adore. I think it's also Paola Pereira, if I'm not wrong. I'm sure it is. It's just I don't want to. Sari Nordlund, look at that. Sari Nordlund has a beautiful piece as well. Love Sari's work. The Barda from, Paola Pereira, here she is. Look at that. Paola Pereira, again, another wonderful designers. You can see that. You can see it. Actually, it's on the cover as well. So all of it. I mean, it's not one that is Helda is a girl. Oh, the other one that we really like is that from Fiber Creative is Hawkins. We had Fiber Creative on our chat a few weeks ago. So go back and look at that chat because she has some amazing work as well. So the amirisu, it actually does come with a download. Yes, it does come with a download code, so you can also download all of your pattern. And talking about magazine, the new Laine is coming out in December 10th. And we are in the magazine with a crochet shawl by Susan Chin. I think, we are going to post it tomorrow. Just make sure you're subscribed to our newsletter because we are sending something out on Friday. You can pre-order some yarn for that so you're ready to have it. And Susan has created a really stunning shawl in two colors, which is, brown is finally back with a vengeance. The color is the chocolate color that we have since day one has finally regained its spot in the likes of designers and magazine as well, and hopefully in your hands too. And Susan has designed this beautiful shawl that we will show. The preview comes out on Friday, so you will see it. But I think it's out on the Laine Magazine Instagram account. But this is chocolate and mustard lace, and then there's a version in Urban Nature or crochet. So if you are a crochet lover, make sure you got that, because that's really, really, really beautiful. So that is the Laine Magazine. Also next week, the Interpretations 8 by Locatelli and Vera Valimaki is coming out, and we are on the cover with the new design called the Lounger. So it's like, whoa, so much is going on. Tomorrow we also have something new, like a shawl coming out. There's a lot of things are coming out. We have Schneeflocken from Eviginia, Evi Knitwear on Instagram is coming out this Friday as well. So there's lots of going on, and I hope you keep enjoying our designs and what people design with it, or you come out with your own design. We really are thrilled to be able to see so much work done in our yarn. But I want to show you a few more pieces, even if it's already past my hour. So, you can just pause here and come back if you think the chat is going too long, or just stay on. Let me see. Sorry, somebody was just trying to. I want to show you. I'm so like, this is so beautiful that I have to try not to steal it. Is Amy just finished this satellite shawl by Andrea Maury, and is a dream. I wish you could feel it because it's so squishy and beautiful. We didn't even take, she basically just brought it in today. We haven't taken pictures. I think we'll have to leave it here for a while to be able to take pictures. Is she did a little bit bigger than the original. Oh my God, this is like, I told her if she just can make another one, she can make another one for me. I will be so not grateful, more than grateful, I think. Anyway, so this is the shawl. I think you probably have to sit back, if I can, to show the beauty of it, because it's so big. It's like a blanket, really.
I shrunk it.
It's like, sorry.
As Stephen West would say.
She came in wearing this. She came in because it's so cold, as I was saying. It's so cold. Here, look at that. Look at this. You don't need to see my face anymore. I can just stay here for the next 10 minutes, and I know you will be happy because this is it. Oh my goodness. Okay, bye. See you next year. I'll just borrow it for a minute. Seriously, this is like amazing. So this is the satellite shawl. So Amy knit hers with a mix of our Tibetan Cashmere and the baby yak. You can just keep it on a little bit. Look at that. So she used the lace weight, the dusty pink, the ochre. I'm just all over this ochre all of a sudden. The oatmeal, and she had sort of a lighter, the Tibetan Cashmere that we had in a fingering weight, which we don't have. We don't have anymore, but it can be substituted with, for example, with the with the desert. So these would be the 4 colors. We don't have a kit yet. It's so new that we didn't put it up together, but we will. Let us know if you want us to put a kit together. If you do come to the winter market next weekend here in New York, we will have kits made up for you. And if not, we will put them up on the website as soon as I can take it. Oh my God, it's like, I feel like, oh yeah. Oh, okay, that's it. I don't think I have to say anything else. So I don't know how I would feel with another yarn. I mean, the design is beautiful, but I think this yarn is so, not because I am creating it, but just because it's so good. I see the comments, absolute perfection, gorgeous. One more, really one more, because and I think Amy was right to make it a little bit bigger, because look at this. This is, let us know. I don't know. So how many skeins? Let me see. She actually gave me a sticky. Look at that. Because first, I don't remember. Second, she was talking to me. I was not listening. And third, because again, I don't remember. So the main color, which here we suggest the oatmeal. So, maybe we should just write down in the chat, but this is 4 skeins, 4 skeins of the oatmeal. The 2 skeins of the desert, 2 skein of the dusty pink, and 1 skein of the ochre. So how many skeins? 4, 2, 4, 6. So it's 9 skeins in total to go with your size, with this big size. Oh, that's it? That's all you need? Oh, wow. So little secrets. If you go and sign up for the newsletter tomorrow, we might have a special code for the lace weight yarn coming in tomorrow for just 48 hours. So sign up. And whatever code you can apply to the lace weight, because it will apply to the lace weight for the crochet. So go in and buy. Again, 4 oatmeal, 2 desert. It might be a little bit darker than this. I'm just giving you that. It might be a little bit darker what we have right now. 4 oatmeal, 2 desert, 2 dusty pink, and 1 ochre. And do it. Now we will also, we should also put a link to have you updated your pattern, your Ravelry project page?
I'll have it updated.
She will update the project page, of course, so that you know where she went. I want to show you the other side as well. There is a little pin here.
I know, I have a little stitch I need to fix.
There is a stitch. Okay. Look at that. Look at this. Again, it will be different here if you use the desert, because there is no, the color would be slightly different, would be a little bit darker. Yeah, no, but this part will be the same.
Yeah, no. So the middle, after the brioche section, or the down, right in there. Yeah, so that is where you can see the cashmere and the oatmeal.
Yeah.
So
it will be
that would be the desert. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Now, moving from one gorgeous shawl to another gorgeous shawl, I have to, because we had this for a while and we didn't have the chance to show you. This is the Beekeeper's Secret by Melanie Berg. Our friend Melanie had designed this in our raccoon here, in our Tibetan Cashmere, but you can do it with the lace weight. So she designed it. Let me show you the yarn first. She designed it with a Zabayone color. I don't remember how many skeins, I think. I can't remember. It's on the website for sure. The Zabayone color and the lace weight comes in different colors as well. We have the blue, we have the burgundy kind of color. So we have that. But you can also do it with the baby yak lace. If the pricing is a concern, you can definitely do it with the baby yak lace instead. So this is four skein. It's just 4 skein actually. Use the single. Sorry for clearly, I've been wearing it, so it's definitely not steamed. Couldn't I steam things before showing them? But at least you see that I actually wear them, I use them, I go around with them. is sort of rectangular up to here, and then it decreases this way. You see how the shape is a very interesting shape. And so when you put it on,
it looks like a scarf.
It just like, yeah, it does look like a scarf. And you can just put it on, and you can just wrap it nice together. Let me do it in a way that it makes much more sense. So it depends how you like to wrap things. You know, I like around. I always wanted something closer to my neck, but not too close. So this is a very long. You know, if you want the edge coming out here, of course, my sticker, you will not have that. You can have, look at this lace section as well. It's such a lightweight, beautiful yarn. And so that is, you know, even if you want to do more like this, that's also really, really stunning. This is the Beekeeper's Secret by Melanie Berg. Again, we have kids up on the website. I should not keep saying that because I think you get tired of me hearing that. So that was that. And, oh yeah, I almost forgot. People are texting me. 2 more things. If you want to, 3 more things. And we posted this one not too long ago. One of the beautiful design that we use, you know, I just love working with the Tibetan Cloud, and Kiki did this sample for us, is the Recollect Cowl by Jennifer Stangas. You know, Jennifer is well known for her beautiful yoke sweaters, and once in a while she comes out with a different design. So when she came out with this cowl, we jumped at it because we just love the simple design to showcase all of the colors of some of the colors of a Tibetan Cloud. The original design is a Möbius cowl, so it will just, you know, be this size here, and it will be like that, basically, you know. I'm not a fan. I mean, I love them, but I don't wear them as often as I would wear a different type of cowl, like a cowl that I can actually just wrap myself in. So because this one takes 5 colors, because these have 5 colors, and it's of course, you know, a double tube. It's like a tube. We asked Kiki to keep going until she could, and make sure that we could wrap it around her neck twice. 2 reasons. I like it better. You use all of the yarn, and you have, like a bigger cowl that you can do around your neck twice. Of course, you can go with the original design. You know, if this is too bulky, too big for you, I don't think so. I just love it. And especially over like a dark coat. And you can also use, the yarn for the original design, and then use it for any of the other design that, the yoke sweaters, the leftover can be used for hats. Colorful, you can make it easily. You can make a chevron hat as well with that. But we felt that, this is very yummy. It's like really gives you the idea of winter is coming. I'm prepared. I can go skiing with this and feel warm. So that was that. I'll also show you, talking about Tibetan Cloud, we go back and talk about Crochet Objet. Mom is also a wonderful knitwear designer. She does beautiful things. She does a lot of blankets. And I thought I needed, because I started traveling, we went to Portugal last week, and, I'm traveling home for the holidays, finally, back to Italy after the summer, Christmas, under the snow back home. I'm looking forward to it, but I want something that is easy, that I don't have to look at the pattern all the time, that I can just do on the plane and when I travel and everything else. So for once, I decided to knit a blanket, like a little throw. And So I'm doing the Kiss blanket. Let's see what this stitches. I'm doing the Kiss blanket by Malron. And here it is. This is where I am. It's very easy. And it keeps going with different colors. So that's where I am. That's my, when I was traveling to Portugal on the plane. Spent a lot of hours, spent a few hours. So coming back, I was like, I couldn't sleep. Or when you have jet lags and come back in jet lags and you don't really want to bother anybody at home in the house, and you just get up and have an early coffee. And Mo has been kind enough to create a version, a little sample of grid of colors with a Tibetan Cloud. So so we are going to put together a kit. Probably we will have a kit for the winter markets ready. Even if I don't have the card, definitely I will not have the throw ready. But it just keeps going. The pink is going to be the next one. Then it's going to be other colors. It's going to be the little green and coming up. It's such an easy design. You can find the pattern on her Etsy shop. It's called the Kiss Blanket with other yarn as well. And she has also kits. You can also, I think the original was done in cotton. Mm-hmm. You can buy kits from her directly. She is in Israel. And she can ship all over. She has a lot of customers here in the US. So I just wanted to show you what I've been traveling with. I think, yes, the next one is our cherry blossom, our pink that is coming. And the last things I want to show you is what arrived, what quite a bit of you have ordered and nobody has seen yet, is our newest limited edition color in the Tibetan Cloud, which is the black petunia. This is, we released this for Black Friday. It was fun to release a black color. So many people had asked to have a black color in the Tibetan Cloud. So we did it. So we did a limited edition. Let's see, we almost sold out. I think there are a few skeins on the website still available. So if you like black color, just go on the website right now, because I believe there are like 15, 20 skeins left. And we will see how it goes with people. The other limited edition color that we had done for some Valentine's was the red, was the Tulipano. And that went so fast that we decided to put it in the permanent collection. So this is the new one. God knows what I'm coming out with next. So if you want some skeins of the black petunia, they could go on, you could just pair them with anything. Think about a striped, even the hat. I mean, you can just have the hat, simple hat, or cardigan, sweaters. Oh, look at that. This is my cue in saying you went too long and people are already coming. So I think that's all I have for you. I'm sure I forgot a few things. I didn't want to go too long. It's been an hour. It always happened to be 1 hour and 20 minutes is always around the chat that I have to do. Please, if you want to subscribe to this channel, if you want to put a little like, very much appreciated. We are going to back next week, next Friday the 10th, with Locatelli. So make sure you don't forget about that. Pencil that in, because she is launching the interpretation 8 with Bella Valimaki, and we will talk about her design. Follow us on Instagram, sign up for the newsletter, and please do remember what I start this chat about. Think about other people, be kind, listen, respect the space of Black makers, support them, and stand beside them, not behind them, and actions speak louder than words. So do something, stand up, help them. In the same way, we will keep trying to support them. I'll be back next week. If you're in New York, I hope you're coming by, because I'm so tired of just speaking through I'm not tired, but it's, I always feel like I'm speaking to myself, and this almost has become the new normal, and it's really weird. It should not be like that. So I'm like dying to see people, and we will have all the, we will be super careful about. So this is all I have for you, and until next time, I say goodbye. Thank you. Ciao.